If you're not part of the longevity team, give a call to the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. Now's the time to get on the team because longevity is blowing up. What a wonderful company. I got to tell you, what a beautiful company. I'm so proud to be associated with longevity. 866-735-2470 is the phone number for the Brightside Ben phone team, or you can click on the Join the Team link at brightsideben.com. Also want to encourage you to check out my blog, pharmacistben.com. We update it regularly with news stories as well as blog posts. Thank you to Robert Lundgren, who does such a fine job on pharmacistben.com. Okay, so we're talking prostaglandin health. One of the neatest things about prostaglandins is how the body turns fats, the fats we eat or the fats we supplement from, the essential fatty acids, the ultimate EFAs, into prostaglandins. It all has to do with that little sliver, that teeny, tiny little sliver, thousands of times thinner than a piece of notebook paper, that we call the cell membrane. We've talked about this coating on the cell many times in terms of how the cell membrane is like a little computer chip. It's got a information processing capability, almost like a computer chip. The cell membrane is magnetic. It attracts oxygen to a cell, but it also serves as a source of prostaglandins. And it's so cool how this all happens, how fats and membranes and prostaglandins all work together. We'll talk about that tomorrow as we continue talking prostaglandin health. Then we'll cover a couple other nutrients that are very important for prostaglandin health in addition to the essential fatty acids. The essential fatty acids are the raw materials for prostaglandins, but there's some really cool nutrients that you can use and take that help support prostaglandin health that aren't fats. I actually use one of them in my omega-6 healing cream. If you haven't gotten a sample of my omega-6 healing cream, it is a prostaglandin enhancing healing cream, the omega-6 healing cream, but it also contains cofactors that help support the healing process and help support prostaglandin health, and that's why the stuff works so well for plastics, for healing surgical wounds, for healing plastic surgery type of wounds, for healing burns, cuts, scrapes, as well as for anti-aging. And so many of you have already experienced the benefits of my omega-6 healing cream. I've gotten lots of testimonial letters. It'll be available for sale hopefully here in the next week or two. But in the meantime, I'll be making up some more that I can give away as samples. If you're interested in getting a sample, send an email to ben@ksco.com. Put in the subject heading, please send sample omega-6 healing cream, and then put your address with your phone number, address and phone number, in the body of the letter. And it would really help me a lot if you put your address in a way that I can just copy and paste it right to labels. If you've sent me an email in the last couple of weeks and you haven't gotten your cream yet, it's because I haven't sent them out yet. I'll probably be making up a bunch this week and sending them out. If you have received the omega-6 healing cream in the past, and we've been giving them out for free now for a few months, if you've used it for burns or cuts or scrapes, please send me a little note. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I'd like to hear how you're using it, the response that you're getting, and just what you noticed with the omega-6 healing cream. I'm collecting a little file so that when I do sell the product, you'll be able to see. You'll be able to read these testimonials and see what people are experiencing from the omega-6 healing cream. Send an email to ben@ksco.com. Put your address and phone number on there, and we'll get you out a free sample if you haven't already gotten one. Okay, let's see. So tomorrow we'll continue. We'll finish up talking about prostaglandins. Then we'll talk about another signaling molecule that comes from nitrogen. Specifically comes from the amino acid arginine. We'll talk about that tomorrow and for the next few days as we continue talking about prostaglandins and hormones and nutritional supplementation on the bright side. 855-660-4261 is our number. Welcome to the bright side. Leslie in New York, what's going on?
Hi, I'm calling about my husband. He has sickle cell disease,
okay.
And he's currently taking morphine, and he wears a fentanyl patch.
Now, wait, hang on, Leslie. So he's experiencing pain, I take it. The fentanyl and the morphine are for pain, correct?
Right. Because
what are they doing? What are they doing for his sickle cell?
Yeah. Good question.
Yeah. Okay.
Not very much.
Not very much. Okay.
Right.
All right. Let's talk. You want to talk about some nutrition for sickle cell anemia, or did you have something else?
Yes.
Anything else?
I have something else too. Yes, a couple of things. He has avascular necrosis, which I think is where the chronic pain is coming from.
Okay.
And that's in his leg. And currently now he's got gallstones.
Oh my goodness. They're all connected, yes. My dear. What is, and I'll tell you what it is, but I'm just wondering if you know, or what you, in your layperson, non-medical mind, what does avascular necrosis mean to you?
The necrosis part, I think, means that there's a muscle that's dead or not.
Dead. Necrosis means death. That's correct. And avascular refers to the fact that it's in an area where there's not a lot of blood, and typically it's the bone. So basically, forgetting that he's got gallbladder issues, sickle cell issues, he's in pain, he's got avascular necrosis. So basically, because we like to simplify things here on the bright side, this is how I would simplify a diagnosis for you. You said your husband, right?
Yes.
Okay. I call it he's falling apart. All right? And I know that might sound grim, but it's important to recognize it. He's falling apart. It doesn't matter the Latin diagnosis. It doesn't matter the Latin term. That's just some boneheaded medical strategy that makes you feel powerless because you don't know what it is. That's how doctors work. That's how the model works. It's like priests in religion. They want us powerless, so we have to go to them. But that's why you listen to the bright side, because then you don't have to go to them. Because there's nothing your doctor can do for avascular necrosis. There's nothing your doctor can do for sickle cell anemia. There's nothing your doctor can do for gallstones except rip out your organs or your gallbladder, or drug or poison your body. But you can take care of things yourself. So here's the deal. The sickle cell anemia means that oxygen is not getting to his tissues. Sickle cell anemia is a type of anemia where your blood cells are all disfigured, sickled, and they can't carry oxygen as well, so tissue starves, or suffocates, I should say. All right? Basically, that's all. His tissue is suffocating. Red blood cells aren't carrying oxygen, so tissue's suffocating, so he's falling apart. So what do? First of all, we got to reduce the burden on the body. The body is already stressed because the cells are being sickled, or the cells aren't in the right shape, the red blood cells are in the wrong shape, so there's already a major burden on the body. So what we need to do is we need to be kind and loving and gentle to the body in all other ways that we can figure out. And the key way, of course, if you've been listening to the bright side, is going to be digestive health. And with the gallstones, that tells me gallbladder is a digestive organ. That tells me he has not been kind to his body via supporting digestive health. But we're going to take care of that when we come back from our break. So hang tight, Leslie. And if you're on hold, hang on. We'll get to you when we come back from our break as well. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side.
You've all seen and heard about the elements of the periodic table. These elements are the building blocks of everything in the universe. You, my friends, are made from these elements. A shortage of any of these important trace elements can lead to disease. Go with the science and take the Lady Talk Health Challenge and get all 90 essential trace elements with a healthy start pack at LadyTalkLive.com or call 855-333-LADY. That's 855-333-5239.
Research shows it's not just what you put in your body that counts, it's what you put on it as well. Why not use an all-natural, healthy mineral-based makeup that actually benefits your skin? Once you experience the airiness and flawless coverage of Longevity mineral makeup, you will never use anything else. With Longevity, the perception of your complexion will be natural perfection. Animal-friendly mineral makeup at Mary Lou Health. That's MARILU Health.com. Or call 855-321-HEALTH.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
Improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
At 30dayfoodsupply.com, you can now purchase a one-of-a-kind product not available anywhere else. A meatless burger dry mix in 4 delicious flavors. With our new Oregon Trail Foods vegan burgers, all you do is add water and fry. They need no refrigeration. They're packaged in Mylar bags with an oxygen absorber for a long shelf life. They're non-GMO. They're gluten, soy, nut, and chemical-free, but they're loaded with flavor. And a good source of carbs and protein, yet low in sodium. Flavors include Italian, spicy Mexican, Mexican, 6 vegetable, and black bean olive. Go to 30dayfoodsupply.com or call 541-229-0010 and order today. Eat them every day, take them camping, or save them for an emergency. Check them out at 30dayfoodsupply.com and click on the vegan burger icon. That's 30dayfoodsupply.com, where all of our products are produced in Oregon by Oregon Trail Foods. 30dayfoodsupply.com.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
The nation's largest independently owned and operated talk radio network. The Genesis Communications Network. GCN.
Okay, we are back on the bright side. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We're talking to Leslie in New York about sickle cell anemia and avascular necrosis and gallbladder issues. Avascular necrosis, just a fancy way of saying blood supply. Avascular means without blood. Prefix A, without, not happening. Vascular means blood supply. Necrosis is death. That's a death of tissue that's not getting or has its blood supply blocked or somehow interrupted, and typically the bone. Avascular necrosis is a bone issue, and it's secondary to the problems getting oxygen to the tissues. Does that make sense, Leslie?
Yes.
Okay, so most folks will tell you sickle cell anemia is a genetic issue, nothing you could do about it. I'm not convinced of that. Certainly Dr. Wallach's not convinced of that. So what do you do? Well, first of all, as always, you want to reduce the load on the body, the work the body has to do, the burden on the body. Think of your body as a baby, and think of your body/baby as being overwhelmed, overworked, bombarded. So what do? First thing, remove any kind of toxins or burden or poisons that are getting in to the body through the digestive system. Now, with sickle cell anemia, chances are pretty darn good he's not digesting or absorbing nutrients. That means get yourself, and I'm sure he's probably had bowel movement or gas or flatulence or bloating or discomfort of some kind in the digestive tract, heartburn, probably his whole life, but certainly later on in his life. How old is your husband, by the way?
Just turned 40.
I'm sorry, say again, ma'am?
He just turned 40.
He just turned 40. So I'm sure as long as you've known him, he's probably had digestive health issues, correct?
Yeah, the bowel movement thing every so often.
All right, well, Leslie, I'm not psychic. I'm not Psychic Ben, the psychic pharmacist. This is just how the body breaks down. So secondary to his bowel movement problems, constipation, all the other health issues that he's having, he's not processing his nutrients correctly. The fact that he has gallstones means that it's now gotten into a really serious problem. So first of all, get on the Biolumin Nightly Essence today. Not tomorrow, today. Take 3 capsules in the morning, 3 capsules at night. Also get him on the Fucoidan Z, 3 capsules a day. These are things you need to do right away. He should probably get himself a little notebook and do a food diary, notice what foods are causing his digestive problems, then eliminate those foods. Probably a good idea to get on the Ultimate Enzymes after all his meals and wash them down with a little apple cider vinegar. Healthy Start Pack is also a must-have. That's the Beyond Tangy Tangerine and the Ultimate EFAs, which are very important for red blood cells, by the way. The Ultimate EFAs are. And then the Beyond Osteo FX. Dr. Wallach, and I also agree with this, Dr. Wallach talks about selenium as being involved in sickle cell anemia. Actually, he wrote about it in I think it was Rare Earth Forbidden Cures. One of his books, he writes about selenium and sickle cell anemia. 200 to 600 micrograms a day of the Ultimate Selenium capsules. You get those off my website, brightsideben.com. And then all the B vitamins are always going to be important, including folic acid for building blood cells, healthy blood cells. But vitamin B12 is especially important, and vitamin B12 deficiency is quite common, unfortunately. Have your husband get vitamin B12 injections, intramuscular shots once a month or a couple of times a month, depending on depending on how severe his sickle cell anemia is. Most people will notice more energy right away with a vitamin B12 injectable shot. And if he has IM intramuscular shot, and if he has sickle cell anemia, he's going to especially notice quick results. And then last but most certainly not least, along with the selenium, vitamin E and alpha lipoic acid both work very well with selenium. I'd be using, in addition to his 200 to 600